Hey YouTube, Halloween's right around the corner, so I thought today would be a good day to cast some styrofoam skulls. And these came with a battery pack in it and actually lights up. And these will be real nice decorations. And this one is sanded down and polished, but I'm going to make a couple that's polished, and then I'm going to make a couple that I didn't polish. And you see how this skull has so much better detail? When I get them, they're like this, but with this one here, I took a toothpick and I actually took the time to etch out a lot of stuff, and we're going to do that to make them look a lot better. Okay, we got the forge opened up and ready to use. And what I've got here is I've got my oil reservoir right there that I built out of a propane tank. If you want to watch, I have a video about it. And I've never hooked it up, but I did install a heating element for if I'm ever working on a really cold day. And I just got it connected to a copper pipe here that goes into my air intake. And right now I'm just using an air mattress blower taped to the pipe, and the pipe blows out right there. And I got an old sprocket to help the oil vaporize on, and I got just a little piece of angle iron right here just to kind of divert the airflow. And on my valves here, I wish I had a needle valve, but I don't. I just happen to have a couple garden hose spigots that I picked up, and using compression fittings that I came down, and this top valve is where my oil goes, but I also put a drain on it because water or oil floats on top of water, so I can just turn this valve on and let out, ooh, this is some nasty looking stuff. I can let out anything bad. But today I'm going to be burning vegetable oil that I picked up from old gas stations and restaurants. And I got a t-shirt, just an old rag, that I tie on to filter my oil to get all the crumbs and everything out. Okay, I just got an old radiator jug that I cut up that I had laying around. And when you pour this oil, you want to make sure and pour it real slow so you get just the oil floating on top. This jug's actually pretty clean. Okay, make sure your valves are shut off, which they are. Make sure your filter's on pretty good, and then pour that in to start being filtered. And now I could burn it without the diesel, but I do like to put just a little bit of diesel in just to increase my octane level just a little bit. And with all of my tractors and equipment that I got around, I usually got some old diesel somewhere. And just pour that in too. And I like to build a wood fire right here in the where the oil blows out, and then that gives it a little bit of coals to collect into. For aluminum, I'm going to be using some 1-pound ingots I made out of soda cans and other junk aluminum laying around. And if I need more, I got this frame that didn't cast right. And for my crucible, I picked up an old Dutch oven from a yard sale. And I tried to melt copper in it one day, and I got it to melt, but it took a long time, and it put a lot of wear and tear on my Dutch oven. I figure I'm going to pick a new one up as soon as I can. And I welded me some angle iron together so that I can pick it up. Okay, now we got that wood and diesel burning just a little bit. Let's turn on the fan and see if it takes off. I put the lid on to help hold the temperature in, while we get it hot enough to burn the oil. Okay, we just about got her up to temperature. I'm going to go ahead and put my crucible in to get it hot too. And I'm going to stick 1 bar of aluminum in.